And we are live. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Booze and Chill. And today we have a very, very special guest, a very good buddy of mine. I would like to introduce you to Jeff Sloboda. I'm sorry, I've actually never asked you if that's actually how you pronounce your last
You
name.
got it. You got it pretty close. It's
Okay,
Sloboda. Sloboda.
Sloboda. Okay,
You
all
got it.
right,
You got it. You got it.
sweet. And why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself so we can get this shit
Well,
started?
for future reference, you could always just call me Jeff or call me Jeff S. To be honest with you, you know what I mean. I go with Jeff S. just because my last name gets mispronounced so much all the time and whatnot. It's so long that I just don't even like to bother with it. I stick with the S. Um,
Okay.
but
It can't be as
AK,
complicated as mine, though.
no, and of course, I am AKA True Knowledge, which I do have to give myself credit because honestly, I don't like to brag, but that was like definitely like a genius moment of mine when I decided to pick that name. It's a dope ass fucking name. It is. Like seriously, it sounds good. It is. Like it sounds cool, man. Um, I am of course the co-host of the MCU's Bleeding Edge YouTube channel and podcast. That's it right there. That's right. We're legit. We got a fucking poster, you know? And that's
Very
Bandmade.
legit.
Yup. And that's Bandmade right above it. And that's Bandmade right behind me. Just to be clear, what my favorite band is. So I'm the co-host of the MCU's Bleeding Edge YouTube channel and podcast. Bottom line, shout out to Cybernetic Shark, my co-host. Hey, very simple. We do live stream shows at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday evening. And that's it.
Which are really, really cool, by the way. I've have shared the shit out of these videos before. I've guested in the show as well. And, like, just go check them out. If you're into the MCU, if you're into just having a good time or just talking just total, complete nonsense and bullshit, this is the place to go. So, what do you say? We really quick show them exactly what we're gonna be reviewing today because I did not announce that. I wanted to keep that as a surprise.
That's right.
So, this is what we're doing today. It's actually a pretty big ass bottle. I see that you got some of it as well. I actually had to for B-roll purposes. So that's my excuse. What's your excuse?
Oh, what? That I didn't send you the pictures?
Oh no, the fact that you drank some of it already.
Oh, I told you I was going to go ahead and like fill up a cup and whatnot.
Oh, okay. Okay, this was last night for me because again, B-roll stuff. So,
Hey,
but
I was thinking about what was best for the show. I wanted to prep and get ready,
oh no, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
I get you. I get
Yeah.
you.
So,
Um,
next time I'll know to wait and crack the bottle with you.
no, like I said, I cracked it like yesterday, but again for B-roll purposes. But to be fair, I didn't do my thing where I go really deep into it and really try to like get everything from it. So this is exactly what we're gonna do right fucking now, starting with let's first this. All right, and here we go for reals. This is the Booze and Chill channel. You're watching a collaboration, a very, very awesome collaboration. Like I've mentioned, we've been collaborating for a while now. We do reaction videos. He showed me Bandmade, and I've actually been listening to him for. I actually put it on my daughter's birthday on my TV when everybody was here. So that
Really?
was yeah, and everybody was just looking at me like, "The fuck is wrong with you?"
Have you
Because
have you enjoyed some of the other songs you've caught and whatnot and everything?
there was this one I don't remember the fucking name, but it's just them performing with this like in this white room, and it sounds more heavier than the one you showed me.
Thrill.
I That's the one I think. Yeah,
Yep.
that was the one.
The
Yeah,
official music video for Thrill.
yeah, that one sounds fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, the guitar riff, the hook on that, like with the bass and the guitar, is addicting. It's so good.
It really is.
And dude, the video is awesome. It's well done. It's very well done.
Yeah. And yeah, so I played it on my daughter's birthday as well as Baby Metal because it just so happened to come out right after like the
Yep.
video comes out. So I guess it's in the same category. I mean, so
It is. It is. If you look, around YouTube right now, as far as what's trending, you'll see that BandMaid. I mean, honestly, to this point, dude, like everybody who's everybody when it comes to reactors, they've all basically at this point done BandMaid at least once by now, right? It's just that trending, And then the same
yeah,
thing. The same thing with Baby Metal. Same thing with Love Bites. And honestly, man, I like using BandMaid Thrill, like for reactions and stuff like that and whatnot. It's a great reaction video.
oh yeah, and for good reason because I mean it's like it's so different.
It's one of
just
the only actual official music videos I like to use.
yeah, and again for good reason because I mean it's super unique and the fact that uh, well, what are they again? Korean, Japanese?
Japanese.
I think that's probably the biggest reason, right? Because the Japanese thing is just like so big right now,
Oh,
and
J Rock and J Metal and everything and whatnot. Yeah,
yeah,
that shit is trending heavy on YouTube right now.
super fucking
I
heavy.
didn't
It's
know though.
fucking
I didn't
nuts, man.
know. There's people out there, honestly, in the fandom and whatnot, that have tried to accuse me of like bandwagon jumping and shit before, and I've told them like, you don't get it. Like, I don't pay attention to what's trending. You know what I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like when I started reacting to BandMaid, I just thought BandMaid was cool. I didn't know that it was actually popular.
Oh, okay. So it just kind of like snowballed on the way.
Yeah, I had no clue.
I mean, good for you, right? I mean, you found something you like, and it just kind of like became something
Well,
much more bigger.
you know how important that the band is to me and whatnot, and why it's personally like a big deal to me, and why I do the collaborations, like the
Mm-hmm.
Video Rash collaborations and whatnot, and everything. For people out there in the audience, essentially, long story short, because of my traumatic brain injury and whatnot and everything, and like some things I've gone through in life, music became a part of my life that disappeared. I lost all interest in it and whatnot for almost 8 full years. I did not care, and I basically had already just made peace with the fact that I was done with music for good. And then I found BandMaid, and BandMaid brought me back to music.
Nice. See, I've never heard that story. That's cool.
Yeah, man.
That's super cool.
Why do you think I do the series with the video reaction collaborations and all that shit?
I just thought of you as like a really like hardcore fan. I never actually heard this story before.
Well, yeah,
but that's badass.
No, I enjoy it. I do. I love introducing people to the band and everything and whatnot. And I do enjoy the reactions. But the reason I do it is because I feel like BandMaid sound, right? And folks, you're gonna hear BandMaid at some point in the show. So like, I know
That's right.
don't worry. But no, I feel like BandMaid sound is so unique, and their chemistry live is so unique, like it's so electric, that honestly, man, it's the fact that like it brought me back to music, and then at the same time, it's a uniting thing. Like it brings people together.
Yeah.
Their sound, their music, their
It's
energy.
just music in general, really.
Yeah, it brings people together, man, and I love that.
Yeah. All right. So, like you mentioned, we are going to be looking into BandMaid. Being that he's a guest, so we get to enjoy some stuff that he does. So, but before we do that, why don't we get to pouring this big ass bottle here? I actually came pretty prepared. I actually got a actual margarita cup.
I have not had this in probably about 4 or 5 months. And my first 2 sips were very stout, like very stout. And
All
not
I
even
remember that it was very how do I put it? There's a lot of like that. You know when you lick a lemon?
and the thing is, I don't mean that it's like too sweet. I mean that like it's stout, like from an alcohol level.
It smells like fucking candy though.
It's got bite.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But like I said, I didn't dive deep into it.
Well, that's one thing, folks. I'll put out that I'll actually say about Gloria margarita mix is that Rancho La Gloria is that it is legitimately a mixed margarita for you that's made up, but it is 14% alcohol by volume.
Yeah,
So compared to like other like pre-made margarita mixes that you buy, that's actually a very high alcohol limit, like content
and
limit.
another thing I want to point out is that margaritas, because this one, if you pay attention in the bottom, it actually says made with 100% de agave and wine. Like
Yep.
margaritas, or at least here, like when I'm talking to the people here from Laredo, and they know that margaritas typically go with tequila. Well, actually, that's actually it. Really, it's all about the tequila here. So when I read that this shit has wine, and I was completely like blown fucking away. So
I love margaritas, man. Margaritas. I don't know why I didn't tell you this when we talked about this yesterday or the day before or whatever. For me, when I go out to dinner or whatever and whatnot and everything, and I go on a date or whatever,
yeah,
if you want to call, I mean, of course, my version of a date with women is a lot different than like a lot of other guys, but um, either way, when I
I
go
want to
out,
ask.
well, I'll get into it later,
Okay, all right, all right.
but no, I like my automatic go to is always a margarita.
Okay.
It always is. And no ice. I like it with no ice, just straight up sugar on the rim. And yeah, man, I love it. I love margaritas, dude.
Okay, so you're into the sweeter
Or
stuff,
no,
because
I'm sorry. Ice. I like ice. I just don't like chopped up ice.
oh, okay, yeah, because there is a difference. It does make a
I
difference.
don't like a frozen margarita. I like a margarita on the rocks.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. And I guess let's do. I want to see what you pick up as far as the smell. Let's do that smell. What are you getting? What are you getting, man?
I mean, I don't know, Raymond. I mean, you know me, man. Like, I spend so much time around vagina all the time and whatnot and everything,
Don't we
that,
all?
and then, and then I smoke cigarettes, I smoke weed. Like, at that point, man, like, my, my sense of smell might be a little bit, like, distorted compared to yours, but, I'd say,
It kind of reminds me of a fucking Jolly Rancher. I can pick up the strawberry, and I think like that bite, that wine bite. I don't know if that makes any sense, but
the strawberry flavoring or whatever smell is very strong. That's what I can smell, is the strawberry flavoring. And it's pleasant. It's very pleasant.
it really,
Um,
really is.
and overall, honestly, I'm not trying to be biased or whatever and whatnot. I'm not kissing ass with this shit. I would honestly like tell anybody to buy a bottle of this shit or whatever. This is actually this is pretty solid.
Yeah, and this goes double for the people here in Laredo. Like I said, the margaritas go like they flow like fucking water here. I can tell you that. But yeah, like I said, this reminds me of like a Jolly Rancher. This reminds me of how strawberry Jolly Rancher smells like.
Every time I take another sip, it gets a little bit easier to drink it.
Oh, okay. I haven't drank it yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and already do my. I did drink it, but I didn't go all out like I usually do.
Well, at some point, man, down the road, we've got to do a booze and chill episode where we actually get drunk as fuck.
Huh.
You know?
I have a story to tell now that you brought that up. So and if one of my buddies are watching right now and heard what you just said, they know. So I don't know, I actually don't know if I still have my tolerance, because ever since fatherhood came about, I've kind of like mellowed out, right? But before fatherhood, I would how would they say? I drank for glory. I would drink like crazy just to like see how much I can handle. And long story short, this one time I actually blacked out drunk for the very first time in my life. And if my wife is watching, I am so sorry. And I think it was my cousin and my cousin's girlfriend at the time. Also, I apologize. So I had about 15 to 17 black lager Guinnesses and like a I want to say like a handful of Budweisers, a handful of shots, and I finished it off with my good bourbon whiskey. And holy shit, dude! Again, and also I apologize. My parents are also watching this for some reason. That day, dude, it was bad. Like I got a slight alcohol poisoning. That's when I realized like it took a lot for me to take me down. But that shit sucked. Like I don't recommend that like to anybody. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. If you're watching this, don't fucking do that.
Yeah, man. It's been a long time, bro, since I blackout drank. I mean, I honestly, man, I've only ever had that happen to me before.
Yeah.
One fucking time when I was 19 and I was at college at High Point University in North Carolina, right? When I'm in New York, you know.
What up, Matt?
You know, and basically, so long story short, very simple story basically. I I was at a frat party, right? And you know, they had jungle juice going. You know, they had the trash can with the jungle juice with the Everclear.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. They like, and it was strong, bro. Like they dropped like two big handles of Everclear into that thing.
Oh,
And
fuck that shit.
yeah, dude. And
I've had that as well. No.
yo, dude, I was playing beer pong for hours and shit. And dude, oh my god, I got so trashed off that fucking jungle juice, dude, that no joke, man. I all I remember is I somehow ended up in a woman's dormitory and shit and whatnot, like with a chick, right? Having sex.
Clothed or not clothed?
Having
okay.
sex.
Okay, all right.
And it was poignant. Like this is something I remember because like something weird happened. Like we went to like we went to go into like doggy style, and she started crying.
Woof
right?
woof, bitches. Yeah.
She started crying, and so of course, like I was like, I stopped. Immediately, you know what I mean? And I was like, what's wrong? What's going on? And so long story short, she was like, well, like when I was raped or whatever, when so and so long ago, this is how it went down or whatever, So, man, look, when something like that happens, dude, that was it. I killed it right there, bro. I didn't want to do anything with her at that point, that night. Not in a bad way. You know what I mean? But so of course though, in the morning, even at 19, man, I knew what was up. We woke up in the morning and shit. I made sure that I tapped that shit right off the bat, man. You feel me? I crushed that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yep, I did, dude. Honestly, dude, I have no fucking recollection at all to this day. How I got there, talking to her at the party, like any of it. Any of it. I blacked out completely.
Some people would define that as a really good time, but
yeah, I don't remember any of it.
That's the part that sucks. When something like that happens and like you just like you said, you just have no collection. So it's like, was it a dream? Was it even fucking real?
I mean, I was sober in the morning, so like I can remember how good that pussy was in the morning.
I was gonna ask you, how was it for you in the morning? It must have been like with throbbing ass headache or puke all over you or something?
It was good. No, dude, it was good, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoyed it, man. It was good. Like, I beat that shit up. I mean, about as best I could at 19, because back then, I mean, shit, man. I sucked in bed. Like
Didn't we all?
I thought I was the man, but in reality, I was about as effective, as far as satisfying women, as as basically, Dodge's, like, my dog as a co-host, like, for the Bleeding Edge. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Like, I was stupid. I was a stupid kid. I had no idea what I was doing. At that
Hey, I
point,
mean, we were all
yo,
fucking stupid at a young age.
bro,
So.
listen, man. I was so fucking, like, retarded. I did not even know what the clitoris was.
I mean, at some point, we all, we're still looking for it, literally and metaphorically.
I'd be down there eating pussy, and, like, I'm not sure what chicks thought I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was all over the place.
Yeah, those times are just it's hard, right? Because you don't want to think about those times. It's like, was I doing it right? Or like,
listen, honestly, no, you know what, Raymond? It doesn't bother me at all, man, because you know what? Look, it's for one thing, or multiple reasons. For one, it always takes an evolution. Like, some guys are lucky, right? And, like, either they figure it out on their
strike
own,
gold
right from jump, or they get lucky and they meet that one chick when they're young that, like, teaches them. You know what I'm saying? Like, lets them experiment with them and shit like that and whatnot, and try things with them and whatnot, and teaches them what to do, how to satisfy a woman and whatnot, right?
That would be my wife, but we stuck together.
so but besides that, for the most part, hey, most guys, like, suck in bed, all through their early late teens, their early 20s and whatnot and everything, And, dude, honestly, man, look, I'm on a lot
we're just, like, on fucking training wheels at that point, man.
I'm on a lot of online dating sites, Raymond. A lot, Raymond.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Yep. And, dude, I talk to a lot of women, and I ask them a lot of questions, and they tell me about their experiences with other men. And honestly, dude, the majority of guys out there and whatnot and shit on these dating sites and whatnot, they're not doing nothing for women in the bedroom, bro. They can't hit nothing.
Well, I mean, it's a fucking app, man. Like, shit.
Nah, I mean, it's the way they do shit, man. Like,
I get it now, but it's like, it's hard for me to understand, because I got buddies who, like, shout out to my buddy Julius and Jose if you are watching this. Well, mostly Julius. He's the one that's, like, doing dating apps as well. He met this one chick and went well for a while, and then shit happened, whatever. And I don't know. I just don't get it, because I've been out of the dating game for years.
Dude, for me,
years.
It's my approach, Raymond. My approach is so different than other guys that, like, literally, dude, every single woman I meet, they've never been approached like that before in their life.
Dude, I'm gonna need a fucking refill already.
And all it is, man, basically, honestly, the difference is between me and the other guys is this: they literally do not communicate at all about sex with women at all. They even, like, at times will pretend that they're not even interested in sex with these women. Then the minute they get them in a private, like, spot, they make that old spontaneous move on them and shit and everything, right? Yeah. And, dude, honestly, bro, women know this. We know this. Bro, that shit doesn't work. It does nothing for women. You know what I'm saying? It is not a good strategy. It doesn't end well. And that's the difference, man. With me, it's one phone conversation. That's it. And it's done. It's done. It's a yes or a no. It's that simple. I don't get friend zone, bro. That's just not even possible.
You don't allow it.
No, man. It's one conversation on the phone. It's a yes or a no. And, dude, I just, like, tell chicks right from jump. Like, hey, look, we're hanging out on Friday night at my house and shit and everything. We already made plans. Let's just be real here. We both know we're gonna fuck. At that point,
that's literally how you lay it out.
Yeah, at that point, let's talk about it.
Oh shit! Look at
like,
you.
Hey, let's talk about it. Let's get on the same page so that when we do get together, you can know what to expect from me. I'll know what to expect from you. We can feel comfortable about everything, and have a good time. you know, and I'll be able to satisfy you from jump, right? Because I'll know what the fuck I can do with you and what I can't, you know?
Yeah.
And bro, for women, that shit is all mental. So to actually get all that shit out of the way up front before you even get together, that takes so much pressure off them mentally that when you actually get together with them, bro, they're so relaxed and chill that, hey, you know, you can give them multiples like, you know, while you're sleeping.
All right. All right. And there you have it. Some dating tips from Jeff.
Yeah, just be listen, we're in a place right now culturally and whatnot where there's a very, very like serious lack of authenticity and honesty, you know?
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm filling that fucking void, bro. You know, like, hey, like me or hate me, whatever. At the end of the day, I'm not afraid to be straight up about my intentions with a woman.
You should just think about like fucking giving out advice to people like who
I
need
do.
it.
I do.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
I do
Through
coaching.
the bleeding edge.
No. On my own independently, I've done coaching before with single men to help them with their online dating success and whatnot. I've worked with about like 10 or 11 guys now individually, right? And I was actually working on this yesterday. Eventually, I do want to actually put a website up and monetize that shit, right? And actually try to get some money out of it. I do.
Oh, nice. Well, there
I,
you go.
I teach my approach to them. You know, like my approach, I teach it to them.
So later on, we're going to be seeing some Jeff S dating app soon or website.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
So I pretty much finished the shit out of the margarita, and all I get is that strawberry candy, and it's got like this like sounds like it wants to taste like a lime margarita at the back end of the throat. But it does, like you mentioned, it does have that fucking kick.
It
It
does.
has like a slight bitterness, and so because of that, because like I mentioned, I had to have some last night for the B-roll stuff. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I mean, is pour me a little bit more, and to help it with that bitter bite, as I call it. I don't even know that's a thing. I'm gonna go ahead and claim that as mine. Hashtag bitter bite, bitches. And I'm gonna pour in some vanilla rum in there just to like soften that little blow that it's got. Not only that, how you mentioned how you like your margaritas with ice, I actually got some ice ready right here, sir. I'm gonna have to do it with my hand because I forgot the fucking little fancy clips.
So last night, bro, right? Last night, no, well, not last night, Wednesday night, right?
Yeah.
When we had our show, I've got this 20-year-old chick that like I've been training a little bit here and there, you know, and like slaving out and shit.
Yeah.
And dude, she's bipolar and schizophrenic. Okay.
Oh shit.
Yep. She's fucking nuts.
How's that going?
Oh, she's crazy. And dude, she came over to my house in a fucking cow suit.
I'm sorry, what?
She came to my house on Wednesday night to hang out with me in a cow suit.
Is that like a fetish thing or like it's
Bro,
just like her Sunday's best or something?
dude, she's fucking nuts, man. Dude, she's fucking bipolar schizophrenic, bro.
So Sunday's best.
So
Okay.
yeah, dude, yeah, she showed up in a fucking cow suit, bro.
And then what? Like, did you like milk her? What the fuck happened?
Well, I sat down to do my show. She went outside to like listen to music and smoke cigarettes and shit.
Uh-huh.
My dad happened to like go out to take the little dogs out to go potty or whatever and whatnot. He saw her out there in the cow suit and shit. And he comes in the room while I'm like living and like starts fucking like giving me dirty looks and shit and everything and being like, what the fuck is going on out there? What the fuck is that? And all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you blame him? I mean,
Well, I
So,
mean, you could have just said that you happen to give the fucking Chick-fil-A lady a ride or something. I don't know.
well, whatever. Yo, I sent her home right there, dude. I was like, you know what? I already wasn't
Like,
too
you're
too.
creeping the shit out of people. You need to get the
Nah,
fuck
man.
out.
Yo, I was not happy when she showed up with that shit to begin with, right? Then I got bitched at by my dad. At that point, dude, I was like, you know what? You gotta go.
By the way, this is tasting fucking delicious with the vanilla rum.
And she's
I wish you could try this.
and she sucks in bed anyway, man.
Oh, okay. I get you.
I mean, I'm training her, dude. Like she doesn't know how to do shit.
Or like training her as in like what to like
Training her, man. Like like I train chicks here and there occasionally and whatnot. Usually when they're young. You know, I teach them how to properly give head.
Oh, okay. Just one of
Like
those.
I train them. Yeah, like I teach them how to be a good sub and be a good slave. And fucking do what I want and fucking listen. Do what they're told and shit.
Some like BDSM type of shit.
Yep, straight up. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Hey, when you've got the kind of game changing fucking like D that I drop on chicks, bro, yo, at that point, like that shit is so fucking impactful that they will listen to you at that point. They will let you train them at that point. They will.
nice.
They know you're legit at that point.
Okay.
You know?
Noted.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. It's that simple, bro. When you break that shit off like that, they know.
All right. So, oh, I forgot to mention. Do you even know what today is?
Um, Today is the day that I am drinking margaritas right now with fucking Raymond, my friend and shit and whatnot. And then later on after, I'm getting some pussy.
All right.
Yeah.
There's that, but it's also motherfucking Friday the 13th, man.
Yo. Raymond, bro. Yo, I'm gonna hook you up, bro, with some clips. With some clips and some memes and shit, dude.
All right.
I've got some good shit, man. I'm gonna give you some shit.
Nice. So yeah, today is Friday the fucking 13th. I'm even wearing the fucking shirt, man. Fucking Jason up in here, dude. Being that I'm a huge horror fiend fan. How are you when it comes to horror?
Yeah, man. You know what? Like, hey, it's definitely one of the genres of film that that I like. I'm into sci-fi. I like sci-fi horror. That's a good combo for me.
Oh yeah.
Think like Event Horizon, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me, dude, like Event Horizon is like probably one of my top 3 horror movies of all time.
Okay. Going back to the whole Friday the 13th. You a fan of Friday the 13th? Which one's your favorite one out of all like the 9 fucking movies that there is?
I liked the one like number 5, I think, the one that came out in like 90 or 91 or 92, where at the end he was in the sewer and his mask comes off and you actually see his face and shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And that shit
Okay.
looked, and,
Yeah.
and he looked fucked up.
Yeah. Was Kane playing him that time? I can't remember.
I can't
that.
remember.
Well, anyways, Kane is probably like my all-time favorite one. I think he portrayed Jason very, very badassy. So, shout out to Kane for that one. Um, what else? What else? The drink, as I mentioned, is super super delicious. When I added that rum, again, I fucking wish you can try it. It completely mellows out that bitterness, and it's just like that it has that sweetness of the strawberry and the wine, and but the vanilla rum, like oh my god, it's so fucking welcoming, dude.
It's
I
so nice
really
to
wish you can have it.
it's so nice to be on Booze and Chill, man, and be a guest on here and whatnot and everything, bro. Me and Raymond get along real well. Like we have a very easy time recording together. Um, you
It's
know,
very natural.
yes. Um, and he's actually due on the Bleeding Edge again here soon, hopefully. Um, but um, but no, we have a good time. We don't have a hard time having a conversation, get one going, and overall, it's always nice to have a chance to be a guest, on a show and whatnot, and not have to worry about responsibilities on your end and like
Yeah. Which, by the
moderating.
way, I should probably mention that this is like a rare moment for Jeff to be a guest, because I know you mentioned earlier, like it's so fucking weird for you to not be like monitoring and like
Well,
tinkering from your end.
I mean, honest. Well, you know what? I do guest. Sometimes more, sometimes quite a bit, sometimes not. But a lot of times to fulfill collaborations, right?
Hmm.
Because of Cyber's work schedule for so long, being one where I was always the only one that could ever go on other shows, right?
Yeah, yeah.
At that point, I end up guesting quite a bit here and there. Um,
Okay.
I do.
On your spare times.
I mean, it just depends. Like, I mean, sometimes, like, some weeks, like, it'll get, like, kind of hectic, and I'll end up on, like, 3 or 4 different shows in a week.
Oh, nice.
I mean, at the same time,
Nice.
too, you got to remember that I do movie reviews at the Rutledge and Broadcasting Network with Mark Rutledge occasionally, right? He brings me in to do legit movie reviews. And that's why I have all the streaming services, all of them, except Apple TV. So one I don't have. Um, and I also go on there to do the trivia shows they do, which you would actually really enjoy. They're fun. Um, and also I do segments on a couple different like podcasts. Like I do segments for Gerald Glassford at the Pop Culture Cosmos. Um, and he's actually kind of like a bit like a legit like kind of like like high caliber content creator. Like his podcast is distributed and like aired on multiple radio stations across the country. So he brings me in specifically just to do straight up Marvel segments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I do stuff like that for a couple different pods.
Well, that's cool. I was only aware about the whole bleeding edge and the minds of creativity because I always fucking confuse those two. But
Well, yeah, man, you got to remember, I've been in content creation for almost 3 years now. You know,
okay, I didn't know it was that long.
yeah, man, yeah, and you know what? Like, honestly, man, um, you know, I've been on a lot of fucking shows, dude. Like, and um, in the year almost, like, I mean, look, I started the Bleeding Edge. I came up with the title, made up the
Yeah.
YouTube channel and the podcast like over a year ago, but we did not actually become a show and like start doing the Wednesday night shows and shit. And like I didn't add Cyber, and like my old co-host Perry Ramsey
Yeah.
until about 10+ months ago from now, right?
Okay.
So at that point, in that like almost 11 months, man, we've collaborated with fucking a lot of fucking pods and YouTube channels and like streamers doing a lot. Like a lot of fucking people have come and gone through the Bleeding Edge.
No, I
Um,
believe that.
I mean, like
I
I've
mean, I
told
was
you
I was
before.
one of them. So.
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is, man. Like I told you before, we like to put new people and new blood on that panel every week, man.
Yeah.
We take pride in that, you know. And that's all
That,
I'm.
that's
And that's
probably
all.
like the coolest part about the Y'all's podcast is that there's always a different what's the word, creator.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's always like how you mentioned. It's always a new face. It's always a new what's the word I'm looking for? Not creator. A new act. Not an act. I can't remember. I can't think of the fucking
A
word.
new voice, a new
A new
contribution.
voice. There we go. Thank you.
Yep.
So it's fresh. It's always new. So
Yeah.
it's never a dull moment really.
Yeah, we've got. I mean, look, we've got our regular guests, of course. Everybody does. You know what I mean? Like, But at the end of the day, um, we make an effort to try to flip that panel every week and have new faces on there. We care about it, and of course that means it's all on me. I'm
Yeah,
the one.
yeah,
I'm the one that has to make that happen. Um, Cyber, is very content to just like record and like be done. You know, so
yeah, yeah.
and that's cool. I'm fine with that.
Well, I mean, it's like work, I guess, for you guys. I assume.
Well, hey, I
So
mean, look, he's married. He's got a job. Come on now, like I may be disabled and like traumatically brain injured, but at the same time, Raymond, like, look, I mean, I look fine. I talk fine. I'm essentially like almost like neurotypical in a way. And at that point, like, yeah, I'm pretty fucked up medically, but at the end of the day, I'm still capable. I can still be productive.
yeah, yeah.
And hey, man, like, look, I'm semi-retired, dude. I'm home all day, every day. So at that
I
point,
love how you put semi in front of the retired.
yeah, man, yeah, because you know what, dude? Honestly, bro, I had to say semi because honestly, I have not given up that I may still actually like go out and earn an income again through
Yeah.
content creation in some way down the road.
Well, I mean, that's what as a content creator, that's what the goal that we want to reach
Yep.
for is doing something that we fucking enjoy and love doing, and getting something out of it, right?
I think when it's all said and done, I will. And it might not be a lot of money, but I will get to a point where I will actually earn money every year and draw and add something to my disability, and my like retirement fund and shit to kind of just help me out a little bit,
Yeah.
and I think that will happen. I do. I believe it. I believe it will happen. I just don't know what it will be about. I don't know if it will be like the Bleeding Edge. I don't know if it will be the Minds of Creativity Network. I don't know if it will be, you know, starting off other acts, like other pods, like other creators and whatnot, and getting them going and starting them off and whatnot, and then eating off them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. You know?
All right. Well, I mean, whatever the case, I mean, we'll just have to see what the future holds for us.
Hey, look, Raymond,
Unless you're
hey,
fucking Doctor Strange, then we can fucking jump right into that shit,
yo,
right?
I don't care how it plays out, man. I'm happy with any of it. And whatever way it comes together and it works, it's good for me.
Oh yeah, that's the same way I pretty much roll my entire life. I tell my buddies all the time, like you know that saying where the how does it go? Go with the flow, and they're like, yeah. And my answer is always, well, I am the fucking flow.
Well,
And they're just like, whoa.
now that I hired our first actual team member, my production assistant Vincent, um, I've actually been freed up a little bit to where I've started to do some research and dabble into looking to see if I can find any radio stations out there or like streaming services out there and whatnot that need a R-rated, entertainment based, like adult themed type like show, like pod, live stream show on their shit, you
Yeah.
know? Like I want to see, I want to actually like make an effort to like look and see if there actually is anybody out there that actually would appreciate what we do.
I'm gonna go ahead and have my third here.
Yeah,
Don't
go ahead.
mind me.
But like, hey, I mean, you know what? Like, I've been looking at some agencies, some content creator agencies.
How's that going?
I mean, I had a meeting set up with a woman from one of them the other night, and then I forgot about it and blew it off. So I've got to reschedule it.
You got to be
But
on that shit, dude. Because I mean, someone else comes in, they're gonna fucking take it from you.
well, look, at the end of the day, I just it's nice. I need to make that effort and go out there and at least try to like look and see. Like I figure, what? There's got to be somebody out there. Some media company, some streaming service, some radio station out there or whatever that would actually like to have, like, what we do.
Oh yeah. Don't mind me.
No, you know what? And you know, and you know how it is, Raymond. If you don't try and if you don't look, then you never know.
Oh, of course. And I think we'll go ahead and end that there before we reach that fucking hour. How about we
Bandmate.
do? Yes, let's do the Bandmate. Before that, about the whole, uh, what is it called? Rancho La Gloria, which, by the way, that's how you pronounce that. But it's cool. It's good, it's tasty, and it's just plain awesome. You can find these. I found this one at my local HEB. You can probably find it at any liquor store,
Yep,
Specs.
yep.
I don't know. Where did you find it at?
I got it at Publix.
Publix. Okay, we don't have that down here.
Publix for us is like our main local grocery store that competes with Walmart.
Holy shit, Walmart's got competition.
Yes. Publix is a high end grocer. It's a high end grocer.
Nice. All right, guys. Well, let me go ahead. Let's start this shit. So those are my B rolls. Those are my B rolls.
I'm telling you right now, man. I love Bandmade so much. I'm excited right now, just looking forward to it, man. Like I love it.
I'm psyched for it because I'm actually I enjoy it too. Thanks to you, I actually like I said, I played it on my kid's birthday, and people looked at me like I was a fucking weirdo.
Dude, I see myself in some of my reaction videos and shit, dancing and shit and everything and whatnot, and headbanging, and I look stupid as fuck. You know, it's embarrassing, but it's all good.
Hey, just gotta let the music move you, dude.
Yo, it is what it is, man. Like, yo, I mean, that I love that shit, man.
The last step. Okay, so here we go. This is what was the name of the song again? I'm sorry.
I think we're doing. I think we are doing. Warning.
Warning. Okay. So this is Bandmade Warning, and let's go ahead and do what two good old friends do together when they're drinking, having a good time, and that is jam out to some nice, sweet, kick-ass tunes. So let's do this shit.
So groovy.
Fucking is. Fucking is.
Yo, Psyche is so good. She is talented as fuck. breakdown right there.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yo, Akani is killing it on the drum.
Fucking A. I don't know any of the names, but I'm enjoying it. Oh shit! Happy motherfucking the 13th, people.
That was Akani right there, man. She killed it on that song, dude. Her drumming on that song was fucking beast.
Again, always enjoyable. I think we're gonna have to cut it here, guys. This has been a fun time, drinking, jamming, talking, just complete total bullshit. It's always fun. Always
Yeah,
a good,
man.
always a fun time with you, dude.
Yep. It was good. I love that song, man. That's a great song.
It really is. They outdo the performance. They're
Oh
they're
my
just
god.
they're just fucking
Yo,
sick.
Psyche, the lead singer and whatnot, is just unbelievable sometimes. Like, she's so talented.
I can't give out any names. I'm not familiar with the names.
Psyche's the lead vocalist, and dude, and like her stage presence is unbelievable sometimes. It really is. And I mean, like her vocal range, you know, like she can do a lot.
Oh fuck yeah, you can tell. I mean, they're all talented. They're all good. They're all pretty.
Yeah, they all are.
They've got they're the total fucking package. That's what it is.
Yeah, they are. They're a team, you know, and like that's just part of what makes them so cool, man. Like, you know, is the fact that they are just like one unit, you know, of individually talented like musicians where when they come together, it's fucking great.
Yeah. But all right, guys, I think, like I said, we're gonna cut it right here. Again, it was a fun time hanging out with Jeff. For introducing me to some sick music, sick band. Great guy, really into Bandmate, as you can tell. Look out for that dating app he's gonna probably put out soon, and also please go check out Minds of Creativity, MCU Bleeding Edge. What else am I fucking missing here?
You got it.
I got it. All right, cool. So do that. You will not be disappointed, especially if you're a huge MCU fan, as we are. Always a good time. You will not be disappointed. So we're in it right there. So again, thank you guys. Thank you, Jeff. I will see you. I'll talk to you soon, really.
Of course.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.